July 3rd, 2025 Daily Bread. Passage Genesis, chapter 33, verse 1 to verse 20. Key verse 11. Title: Like Seeing the Face of God. Jacob looked up and there was Esau, coming with his 400 men. So he divided the children among Leah, Rachel, and the 2 female servants. He put the female servants and their children in front, Leah and her children next, and Rachel and Joseph in the rear. He himself went on ahead and bowed down to the ground 7 times as he approached his brother. But Esau ran to meet Jacob and embraced him. He threw his arms around his neck and kissed him, and they wept. Then Esau looked up and saw the women and children. "Who are these with you?" he asked. Jacob answered, "They are the children God has graciously given your servant." Then the female servants and their children approached and bowed down. Next, Leah and her children came and bowed down. Last of all came Joseph and Rachel, and they too bowed down. Esau asked, "What's the meaning of all these flocks and herds I met?" "To find favor in your eyes, my lord," he said. But Esau said, "I already have plenty, my brother. Keep what you have for yourself." "No, please," said Jacob. "If I have found favor in your eyes, accept this gift from me. For to see your face is like seeing the face of God, now that you have received me favorably. Please accept the present that was brought to you, for God has been gracious to me, and I have all I need." And because Jacob insisted, Esau accepted it. Then Esau said, "Let us be on our way. I'll accompany you." But Jacob said to him, "My Lord knows that the children are tender, and that I must care for the ewes and cows that are nursing their young. If they are driven hard just one day, all the animals will die. So let my Lord go on ahead of his servant, while I move along slowly at the pace of the flocks and herds before me, and the pace of the children, until I come to my Lord in Seir." Esau said, "Then let me leave some of my men with you." "But why do that?" Jacob asked. "Just let me find favor in the eyes of my Lord." So that day Esau started on his way back to Seir. Jacob, however, went to Succoth, where he built a place for himself and made shelters for his livestock. That is why the place is called Succoth. After Jacob came from Paddan Aram, he arrived safely at the city of Shechem, in Canaan, and camped within sight of the city. For 100 pieces of silver, he bought from the sons of Hamor, the father of Shechem, the plot of ground where he pitched his tent. There he set up an altar, and called it El-Elohe-Hazrael, Daily Bread Message. After all Jacob had done, to be welcomed by his brother Esau with a warm embrace and kiss was like seeing the face of God. Jacob was far from being the perfect brother or human being. He made many mistakes which he may have regretted. Esau did not hold that against him. Rather, he welcomed and loved his brother, whom he had not seen in such a long time. He was like the father to his prodigal son. For Jacob, he had struggled with God, but then received God's blessing instead of being torn to pieces. We may see God with fear of being judged and condemned for all the sins we have committed, but instead, God shows mercy and love. He sent his son Jesus to demonstrate his love that cleanses us of all our sin and allows us to live in his grace. From the point of grace, our lives become suddenly full of joy and love. We no longer feel the need to achieve something of significance, which only makes us more anxious and fearful. We have all we need in God's love and grace, and we can share our heart freely with others. Prayer. Lord, we sometimes come to you cautiously. May we experience your embrace and live in your grace. One word. God is gracious.